Let me tell you something. All of that negative energy that people are bouncing off, they feel they're giving it to you, all that anger, that hatred, all of that, those negative thoughts and emotions, that's meant for you to observe, not absorb. Happiness is quite literally a choice. Yeah, misery loves company, but it has to find it first. Before we get into the video, I want to thank you guys for tuning in every single week, but most importantly, I want to thank y'all for shopping luxempulse. And if you haven't already, please shop luxempulse.com for all your chic accessory needs. Ebony glass collection out now. Now let's get into the video. Hey yo, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Makita, but you can call me the Real Impulse. And on this channel, we're teaching the girls how to spend the money that pays them. Okay? Pays them. And if you're not treating yourself, that's weird. Do me and the rest of YouTube a favor and stop being weird. So today we're going on like not a rant, but a chit chat, kinda, sorta. I was compelled today to do this video. It was just something in the air that influenced me. By compelled, I mean a scenario that happened today. By something in the air, I mean customers and their attitudes. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Being happy is a choice. So today, I had this customer come in and they were like so upset that they were waiting for a drink. Mind you, that was already done. But they were so upset that they were the last one to get their drink. First of all, if you're the last one to get your drink, it's different if you're the first one to order but the last one to get your drink. There's people ordering ahead of you. There's mobile orders. There's delivery orders. Like, there's so many things going on. So even if you had to wait 5 minutes, all of 5 minutes is what she waited. But even if you had to wait 2 minutes, 1 minute, it's not the end of the world. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? It's not the end of the world if you don't get your drink, your food, your whatever within the 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minutes in my case. But she just had a whole big fit, a whole attitude, and I was just compelled to make this video because I feel like a lot of us are walking around with built up, pent up anger that we don't know that we can let go, that we are not meant to carry. Let me tell you something. All of that negative energy that people are bouncing off, they feel they're giving it to you, all that anger, that hatred, all of that, those negative thoughts and emotions, that's meant for you to observe, not absorb, okay? I don't understand what her issue was today. I've never seen her before a day in my life, so it's not like she was a regular. But it's like, it comes down to a point of, do you want the drink or not? Because she was so upset and she was like, every time I come here, it's always a problem. I feel like if every time you go to a place, it's always a problem, you shouldn't keep going to that place. That's me personally, but I don't know. But anyway, she's complaining about how she had to wait so long and every time she comes, it's the worst experience ever. And how you spend a fortune and you always get bare minimum to lower class service. Whatever the case, this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, girl, you had to wait all of 5 minutes for a drink. Then she sips the drink, like one little sip, and she's like, no, it's watery, I want a refund. And then we're like, okay, you can get a refund. Now what she tried to do was get a free drink. You're not getting a free drink. I'll take the drink, thank you, dumping it. Because you're not getting a free drink from me just because you had to wait 5 minutes for a drink. It's not happening. I just didn't understand it until I had to realize that a lot of people are walking around angry. A lot of people are walking around holding on to things that are not meant for them to carry. That's why you're so upset all the time. That's why you're so irritated. That's why you have bad days. Because you're not choosing to be happy. Happiness is quite literally a choice. Let me tell y'all, I had so many bad days in my life. When I tell you, what happens to me, another person would be screaming, crying, and fighting. But you know what I do? I choose to shake that energy off and go about my day. Because one, complaining about it really doesn't help you. Two, if you really think about it, it's not that bad. It's just I don't want to be unhappy, so more times than not, when you meet me, I'm bubbly, I'm friendly, I'm just doing what I can to not portray. But I can be feeling like, yo, I want to punch a hole in the wall, but I would never portray that. A lot of people are too comfortable portraying their negative emotions so freely to the point that they're disrespecting other people. When you choose to be happy, it's gonna take a lot more than a bad experience at a store, restaurant, and other to bring you down. You know what I'm trying to say right now? It's gonna take that's why I'm saying a lot of people are holding on to unhappy feelings that aren't meant for them. When you decide that you're gonna go into society, you now need to check yourself, because you are a projector. Everything that you feel will show up in some way, shape, or form, whether it be your attitude, your tone of voice, your body language, and people read those things. As humans, we are readers. We interpret based off of more than just the words coming out of your mouth, unless you have like all types of other mental disorders. So if you walk outside and you're unhappy, check yourself. Be like, do I want to be unhappy today? If the answer is yes, stay inside. If the answer is no, shake it off. Put your big girl, big boy, big whatever boots on and get your life together. Being happy is not a feeling. It is a choice you make every single day. You hearing me? It's not for you to say, oh, I'm so happy, and then you're making all these decisions and you're doing all of these things. No. Being happy is saying, I'm going to be a positive reflection of me to the world. I'm going to show up as my best self today. And when I get back home, I can cry. I can be upset. I can be whatever I want to be. But once I walk outside into society, once I have things to do, once I need to be productive in any way, shape, or form, happy. Because when you're happy, things get done. When you're happy, other people want to be around you. When you're happy, you receive more in your life. Nobody wants to be around somebody that's so miserable. Somebody who doesn't know how to smile once in a while. Yeah, misery loves company, but it has to find it first. You need to choose happiness every single day. Like, that lady really wanted me to say something to her, because it's the way she did it. She stood right in front of me saying what she wanted to say. She stood right in front of me, but when she was doing everything else, she was walking around doing what she needed to do. When she had every negative thing that she wanted to get off her chest, because I'm not even saying everything that that woman said, but when she had all those negative things she wanted to say, she made sure to stand in front of me. I moved. She made sure to stand in front of me. Now, am I gonna lose my job over a negative Nancy? No. But am I gonna look at you a little bit funny? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because until you tell me directly, like, hey, I don't like the way that this drink is made or how it tastes, can you remake it? I'm gonna assume you had the best drink in your entire life. She was trying to mumble it around me, and I'm not gonna acknowledge your mumbling because you feel like I'm at work and da-da-da-da, whatever you was thinking. When I'm at work, I'm gonna do my job. And anybody at my job can tell you that I do my job very, very well. So for you to tell me that the drink you got, she got a green tea lemonade that doesn't get any water. She said it tasted like water. For you to tell me that your drink tasted like water, 1, you tried to play in my face. 2, you tried to get a free drink. 3, you were rude about it, so you're not getting a free drink. Because normally when somebody messes something up, we would be like, you can keep it, it's on us, or you can keep it, but we'll give you a refund. When you have an attitude, when you have a bad aura around you, give me the drink back. Now, I don't say it like that, but it's like, I'm gonna take this back and I'm gonna dump it, and you're gonna get your refund, and that's it. But moral of the story is, if you're unhappy, try waking up and saying, I'm gonna meditate today. I'm gonna wake up a little bit earlier and start my day slower so I don't walk out the house so anxious. Try saying, if somebody says something mean to me, something I don't like, something I don't appreciate, I'm gonna count to 5. I'm not gonna say the first thought that came to my head. Try saying, today is gonna be a good day regardless of anything that happens negatively to me. Because if you choose, if you already stamped, if you already proclaimed a good day with a happy attitude, I promise you that's what's gonna happen. I promise you that's exactly what's gonna happen. I can guarantee it, locked in with the universe. Because you're choosing it. Because you refuse to let anything negative that's happening ruin your entire day. Now, what I like to do to choose happiness, what I like to do to make sure that I have the best days ever, is count to 6. 6 bad things need to happen in one day for it to be considered a bad day. For me to say, you know what, Makita, this one takes the championship. This is the day that you say this is a bad day. When I do that, I realize that I don't have as many bad days as I think I have, because I didn't base it off of one interaction with one person, base it off of one thing that happened, like I dropped my phone in the water or something, knock on wood, because God forbid I do, I will not be getting another one. If 6 things do not happen in a day that are bad, didn't have a bad day. You had a bad interaction, a bad 5 minutes of your day, a bad whatever interaction with the world. You didn't have a bad day though. You had a moment. And you guys need to learn to stop taking those moments and defining your entire days with it. Because like I've been saying this entire time, happiness is a choice. Happiness is a choice. You guys getting it? When you say today's gonna be a great day, make sure it is. You guys will realize that when you choose to be happy, you get so much more done because you're in a good mood, because you know that the worst has not happened yet, which means you're not holding it, you're not holding on to it. Because a lot of the time when we don't choose to be happy, we hold on to every negative encounter that we go through. And honestly, negative encounters are meant to pass through you, not stay in you. When you hold on to that negative energy, it creates blockages for yourself, and you don't want a blockage for something that had nothing to do with you. Yeah, the lady got upset with me and didn't want her drink and wanted a refund and da 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 da, but had I held on to it, if I didn't let it pass through me and I let it stay in me, I wouldn't have gotten all the work that I got done today. I wouldn't be able to make this video right now and talk to you guys about it. Like, I would be holding on to whatever she said and saying, and trying to argue and say, I'm not really that bad, am I? Then you start doubting yourself, start questioning yourself. A lot of negative emotions that people are projecting are not meant for you to hold on to. That's why you have to choose happiness to block it out. You need to be bobbing and weaving with your happiness and inner peace, because I'm telling you, it is not a straight shot. It is a battlefield. You're fighting for your life every day. You fight for peace. That's what peace is. You fight for it. You put up a wall and say, I refuse to accept that. I'm putting up a boundary. I'm not taking that. That's what peace is. Peace is putting up a wall and saying, nah, that's not for me. Which is why you need to choose to be happy. Happiness is a choice. Happiness is a choice. If you do not choose to be happy, you will not be happy. Because automatically your brain is going to think of the negative that's happening, because it's easier to think of the negative things that are impacting you than the positive things that are helping you. You need to choose happiness so you can ignore the negative, project positivity, and create not blocked boundaries, but boundaries to block the negativity. Choosing happiness ripples into a lot of different things for yourself. You have productive days, you have happy days, you have exciting days. You're able to interact with people on a higher level. You're not just saying, meh, okay, whatever. It's not just a bland date. You're able to engage with society. And even if you don't want to engage with society, you're able to engage with yourself. Get things done that you wanted to get done. Have a productive day. You're able to do all of those things because you're choosing to say, you know what? I'm not going to let this ruin my mood. You know what? I'm not going to let this ruin my entire day. This is not it. This is not what I'm doing for myself. Happiness is a choice, the same way you wake up and choose to go to work. Because y'all don't have to go to work. Y'all could call out. Y'all could say, you know what, today's not the day for that. You could do that, but you choose to go to work. I mean, some of us have bills to pay, yes, but you choose to pay those bills. You choose to make sure that those things get done. Choose yourself. Choose your happiness. But that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Follow me on Instagram at Makita, MAK3D8_. Follow my business page on Instagram at luxempulse. And follow my business page on TikTok at luxempulse. And I will see you out in the next one, which will be I'm not sure. I haven't got that far yet.